So we're on our way this morning to Voyageurs National Park. It's on the United States-Canadian border in northern Minnesota. It's near International Falls, Minnesota. We'll probably drive through International Falls later today, but just excited to get an adventure at Voyageurs National Park. We're from northern Minnesota, a town called Crookston, but we're actually traveling today from Bemidji. It's actually where Kayla is originally from. It's about a 2-hour drive there this morning, but we're excited just to explore our state and just see what adventure awaits us this morning at Voyageurs. Okay, so we're just starting out on the Blind Ash Bay Trail. We've started out and there's been quite a bit of snow already, but it's pretty interesting.
It goes from like snow and ice to like pine covered, no ice, just spring almost.
Yeah, we definitely expected some snow today because I mean it is March and we're in northern Minnesota, but it's been pretty nice, but it's been interesting so far. But we already had some payoff with a pretty cool view between the trees of the lake here, I believe. I think it's a lake, but it's pretty beautiful. But yeah, so far so good. It's just been interesting navigating the snow, but it's been a fun trail so far, but we're pretty early on. So we're kind of almost done with the first part before we head back. We're about to do a little loop. Kind of showed it on the map here. We're just at a hiking trail sign right now. But yeah, so far it's been pretty good. It has definitely been a mix, like we said earlier, of snow and a little bit of some icy spots, but there's been some that have just been not icy at all. So it's been fairly good so far. We're excited to kind of get the payoff at the end with I think an overlook. toward the end, if I'm not mistaken. So should be fun.
Do you see the little trees on the island out there?
Okay.
Kind of.
So we're pretty sure we reached the overlook on the Blind Ash Bay trail, as you saw. It's pretty cool just watching it with, or just looking at it with just all the ice that's still out and the just the islands in between the lake. I think it's Lake I think it's Lake Cabotagama or Capitagama, one of the two. We'll have to look it up, but it's pretty. It's very pretty, as you kind of saw it in the video already. But yeah, so we're kind of at the halfway point of the trail in terms of hiking, but I think this is probably the payoff, which is pretty worth it. So
Yeah,
I would
I'd
say.
so.
Kayla hiked a little further down after the overlook. I'm not quite as ambitious as her. I'm a little bit more of the timid hiker, I would say, overall. So she's going down there, and it doesn't look bad, but I know I'm a little more clumsy, so I'm just staying up here. So we finished the Blind Ash Bay Trail a little bit ago. It wasn't too bad. I'd say it was, just with the winter, it was probably somewhere between easy and moderate. I've seen it labeled a couple different things between the All Trails app and a couple other sites online. But
There was some icy spots which made it a little more difficult, and the snowy spots made it a lot more difficult coming down. They weren't terribly bad going up, but coming down, they were definitely a challenge.
Yeah, and so one tip too, so take your time, especially in the winter. I think it labeled it about 2-hour hike and I think especially that would be summer, but winter, like where we are early spring right now, just with the snow still down, I would say just take your time, especially because there is a little bit of snow still out there.
One thing that I know we're going to change in the future is we're going to get hiking sticks for the next time we face on snow and ice hiking, so I think that will help as well.
Yeah, I agree. That would 100% help. And funny enough, like we had looked at hiking sticks for another hike we're going to do here soon enough, but we decided not to get them yet, and that was probably a mistake. But it was still a really pretty trail. The one other thing on the trail is at the end, toward the end of the when you're heading there, there's that loop that we detailed there. I would actually recommend going. We went right at that loop. Go left, because one of the hardest parts was actually after the overlook there. It was almost straight up, and it was okay, but I think your gain in terms of going uphill would have been a lot less going the other way. So I mean, it was still fine, it wasn't bad, but it was just to be completely honest, like it definitely took a lot out of me going on the way back. So, and part of that's just due to back issues, but just know that yeah, and we're not going to pretend to be the most avid hikers ever. We enjoy hiking, and we're trying to show that you can do it as well, and we enjoy hiking, and really anyone can. So we're very pleased with what we saw on the Blind Ash Bay Trail, and I think we definitely go back, and we're already talking about maybe going back in the spring or actually in the summer or fall. So yeah, that's what we've got in terms of the trail.
Have a good day.